There is confusion online about which country was bombed in 1999 by NATO. Some say it was Yugoslavia, while others say Serbia. Many write that Yugoslavia/Serbia was bombed. How can Serbia and Yugoslavia be the same thing? Let's find out. In 1918, a new country was formed as a result of World War I. The country was named Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes. In 1929, the new country changed its name to Yugoslavia. The name means the land of South Slavs. In 1941, Yugoslavia was attacked by Axis and partitioned. In 1945, Yugoslavia was restored as communist country. Yugoslavia became Federal Republic. 6 states belonged to the Federation. They were Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, and Macedonia. After the fall of communism in Europe, many communist countries fell apart. Yugoslavia was one of them. Bloody civil wars marked the end of 6-member federation. By 1992, Yugoslavia consisted of only Serbia and Montenegro. What about Vojvodina and Kosovo? They never had status of republics. Constitution from 1974 gave Vojvodina and Kosovo status of autonomous provinces. Legally speaking, Vojvodina and Kosovo are parts of Serbia. Kosovo and Metohija is the full name of the province. Majority of Kosovo population are Albanians, with Serbs being minority. In 1998, clashes between Serbs and Albanians started. In 1999, NATO decided to intervene and bomb Serbia. NATO sided with the Albanians. In 1999, Serbia was still part of Yugoslavia. Milosevic was president of Yugoslavia in 1999. Before that, he was president of Serbia. How is this possible? There were 3 presidents at the same time. Serbia had 1 president, Montenegro had 1 president, and Yugoslavia had 1 president. In theory, President of Yugoslavia was above presidents of Serbia and Montenegro. In reality, Milosevic was seen as the leader even when he was president of Serbia. In 1999, Montenegro wasn't targeted by NATO. Because of this, many feel that it would be wrong to say that Yugoslavia was bombed, when in reality only Serbia was bombed. But Serbia was part of Yugoslavia in 1999, so it is legally correct to say that Yugoslavia was bombed. Many mention Belgrade as the synonym of Yugoslav government. Whose capital Belgrade was? Actually, Belgrade was both capital of Serbia and Yugoslavia. Many people in Serbia believed another town should be selected as Serbian capital. Belgrade was seen as too Yugoslavian. The NATO bombing ended in June 1999. Yugoslavian troops were withdrawn from the province Kosovo. In 2003, people in Serbia and Montenegro decided to abandon the name Yugoslavia. There was no point in keeping Yugoslavian idea alive. From 2003 till 2006, the federal country was known as Serbia and Montenegro. In 2006, Montenegro peacefully left the Union. Serbia has been independent since 2006. In 2008, Kosovo declared independence. Serbia refuses to recognize Kosovo independence. Belgrade remains the capital of Serbia. Serbia is seen as successor state of Yugoslavia. Many international politicians and historians use Serbia and Yugoslavia as synonyms. I think this is correct when referring to Yugoslavia during the 1990s. It is wrong if one talks about Yugoslavia during 1960s or 1970s. Under Tito, Serbia wasn't a dominant country in Yugoslavia. Politicians from other Yugoslav republics had power and voices. Serbia had no control over other Yugoslav republics. Can there be another restoration of Yugoslavia? No. A huge majority of people would be against the idea of another Yugoslavia. We see Yugoslavia as a failed experiment. Can there be another only smaller union? Theoretically, it is possible, but not very likely. Can there be new wars in the Balkans? The sad truth is that wars are possible anywhere in the world. History is fascinating because events cannot be predicted. People who built Yugoslavia really believed in the motto brotherhood and unity. Now we know better.